shearing all the white sheep, not preferentially for any sort of color reasons or race reasons, but because they give me bone meal. Oh, holy shit. What a strange hole to drop into. You can see that my... Oh, well, that's handy, if in a strange sort of a way. You can see that... let me just try something out. Does alt clicking work? It does. No. You can see that my shears are taking considerable damage. I've actually sheared tons, like absolutely tons of sheep, which is not awesome. I didn't realize I had quite this many sheep in my area. You'll notice that I've updated my texture pack a la Div Chaos to have... Oh, go away, sheep. I mean, come back, sheep. To have the Witchwood, Ars Magica texture pack, so the Witchwood is now updated. I think the Witch looks pretty nice. It doesn't quite look faxy, I'm not gonna lie, but it looks good, you know. As long as it's a HD texture, I don't really care too much. Mind Factory Reloaded, some reason, doesn't seem to want to have an HD texture. Don't know why. It'd be so awesome if we get a stack of white wool just from... Yeah, some of these sheep have regrown. Nice. Just from... Yeah, some of them have regrown. Just from... I'm only getting the white sheep, as I said before. So, you'll see that there's a couple of black sheep I'm ignoring. It is something I might do later to get some ink, because ink is pretty useful for Mistcraft, and we've been having fun with Mistcraft, as you saw earlier this episode. It was like already pretty useful for getting a fucking portal gun, so that's pretty damn good, eh? Oh man, all these sheep back here have already regrown their wool. I should totally get them all back and make a sheep farm. That would be pretty cool. If the pulverizing thing didn't like didn't like if the 4 string wasn't the sorry, let me restart that damn sentence. If you only got 2 or 3 string from pulverizing and you didn't make back up to 1 wool, I probably would have gone for a setup where I ranched sheep, or got their wool or something, because that makes, I think it's a bit more interesting, isn't it, than just getting a skelly spawner. Skellies are the obvious source of bone meal, and mods would like to do something different. So sorry for doing something a bit strange, but at least at the end of the day, we didn't make in Oregon based on that or anything. Yeah, we got, wow, absolutely tons of wool. So that should be plenty. So let's go back and double check that. But yeah, that should be plenty. You know what? There's a bluebell. Actually, we've got plenty of lapis already. I don't know why I wanted that. We've got lots of lapis. In fact, I might put more fortune on that pickaxe, which is something I love about Tinker's Construct. I also love that about Luna, the way she can jump those blocks so easily. Anyway, boom, Luna, go away. Let's go see if this gets us bone meal on a more consistent basis. What we want is for the bone meal to kind of build up. That's what you want. Now, getting this bone meal in should be as simple as... Sorry, the wool in should be simple as that. It should start pulling it out. Apparently it's not. Can I put it there? Yes, and that does pull it out. So that's good. Okay. It's round robining too, so it should all come in here eventually. It's a lengthy process. The wool isn't long, but let's see if we can get enough. We haven't yet. I hope that didn't just destroy it. Oh, round robin my ass. Why is that all gone in there? The hell? That's round robining. That should, because it's pulling out round robin style. Oh, but it pulls out them all at once, doesn't it? Silly me. If it was pulling out one at a time, the amount that it pulls out is different. But now that we've pulverized it all, it should effectively kind of even itself out. Let's put 2 or something in there. Oh, there we go. That's far too many in that one. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it ourselves manually. Why not? But I'll do it off camera, and I'm gonna finish off with the slime farm working. I hope, anyway. So we ran into a quick problem. I didn't realize this was slow as all balls. So, wow. Okay, I'll probably have to make a machinist workbench and a cyclic assembler, which will require power, but not too much power, in order to fix this, which is a bit of a bummer, but hey, things are what things are. So probably just pop the machinist workbench there, and yeah, we'll work it out. Not machinist workbench, cyclic assembler there, and we'll work it out, because this is the limiting factor right now. How quickly wool's being pulled out. Oh, sorry, never mind. We're not gonna have to do that. Apparently, if I just click that, we're grand. I don't. Oh, damn it! That's not what I meant. That stood for clear apparently. Okay, 60. I think that means on demand or something or other. But it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So, okay, awesome. Now I'm hoping. Now that's gonna have pulled it all out in a big chunk again, isn't it? Probably not, as a evenly distributed round robin. Whenever this was working well, I had a good period of bone meal all coming in. It's building up a little bit now. I've got a feeling it should stabilize now that I've made that change. So hopefully we won't have to fix it. Sorry, I just thought I'd show you the guys that, and then I fixed it on camera, which is always nice, isn't it? So yeah, alright, back to the slime farm working. Good news and bad news, guys. Good news, it works. Bad news, I died down there. So I've lost all my stuff. So I'm not sure how I'm going to get it back. I'll probably have to go and turn this thing off. And I think the easiest way to do that will be to just run in. Oh god, this is not good. Well, it's not too bad. And then turn this off. I think that'll be the easiest way. I don't know, Nipday. Is the long and short answer of that. I wish these little slimes would go away, because otherwise this stuff's all gonna drop down. But yeah, I've pretty much finished it now. I've got a few more details to do. God, I don't want these slimes to. I don't want a big slime to spawn before I get all my stuff back. Damn it! Oh well. Well, at least that worked reasonably well. And they seem to be falling. I think that's what I want to double check. That's the next thing I need to double check, is if they're falling, because that's the last step on the road to success. Because oh, they're not. Why am I not getting any energy in that either? That's one thing I definitely should be getting. They are falling now. Oh, because I turned off the energy thing. Sorry. Dun. Dopey dope. I want to see them fall. I want to see them fall, guys. That's like pretty much what I want to see. That's gonna make me laugh. That's gonna make me laugh for a while. Oh, damn it, that's the shame. Some of them are falling there. That's not ideal. Want to see if we can funnel them a bit better, because otherwise we're gonna. Let's see how many have died there so far, just from. Difficult to tell because I had some slime balls in me already. That's gonna be the tricky part. Let's armor up. Let's heal up. Let's go back in and turn this guy on, shall we? Okay, let's go. Okay, so we want to turn this guy on. No. You know what? Let's just turn all of them on. Reset this guy, maybe? Why are you not getting power? You should be getting. You're outputting power. You're getting a lot of power. I need to update this, don't I? Because, yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade this. But that's okay. I can do that off camera. Why is this not getting any power? That's what I want to know. I might have to reset him. Did I just have it? Dope. Okay, very dopey. We've got no mob essence. That's gonna be. I'll go back and get some more mob essence. Right. And once we get this up and running, hopefully, a bit more efficiency, that'll be the end of the episode. Alright, guys. Back when I've got some mob essence. So here's the test as to whether or not it's stable. It's always a lot harder doing these things in survival worlds than it is in creative worlds. Yeah, why does that happen? I don't get why that happens. Sometimes it doesn't break down into smaller slimes. The first few times this guy got killed, he didn't break down into smaller slimes. I don't understand why that is. That didn't happen in my creative world. Unless it's a config setting that we've got going on here that I'm not aware of. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. We were generating stuff quite quickly anyway. Okay, so there's the first one to fall. Damn it. Okay, well then most of them are getting down. But that's okay. That's something I can work on. I can get some. I can stabilize the fall a bit more. That'd be good. So yeah, it's working reasonably well, I have to say. What we want to do now is test things like this and maybe. Okay, this is picking up slime balls. That's not what I want. What I want to see is how much mob essence that thing has. I put in 1 bucket, so the fact that it hasn't spawned another is a little worrying. Not fully stable yet. Yeah, almost. Let's give it another go. I don't know. Sometimes, apparently, the definition of insanity is just keeping, trying on the same things without actually changing anything and hoping for a different result. Why is that not spawning another one? That's the question. Because of the energy. Silly me. Okay, I'm gonna need to get a better cell because that's asking for more energy than I can give. The only other thing I can think of is, come on, fight down, is fiddling about with, come on, you piece of shit. It's fiddling about with the output. So like, come on, why is that not getting anything? Come on, that should be. It surely hasn't just depleted, has it? Why would it? I mean, it's got all that going all the way back there. That's a bit weird. Okay, well, guys, I'm going to have to play with this off camera. There's a few things. Irons to be kinked out. We've got plenty of mob essence from... Well, actually, that's not that much, given the fact that we already had 2 buckets. But that's okay. It works in principle. It just needs a bit of stabilization. Always harder in a survival build, and always harder whenever you're trying to make it look nice and make it come through the nose of a nostril as well. So, yeah, we've got some work to do. I'm pretty damn happy with it so far. So, guys, I think I've got it working, and I think I've got it working pretty stably. That's not a word, but yeah. Hold on, let me show you first of all what I've done. So in order to stabilize the fall of the slimes a bit, I had to like sort of extend the tunnel down, and I was like, I don't really like the look of that. So just like, and there's no invisible blocks I could find that would do it. So I decided I'd go for like some slime. I think that looks pretty good. So I basically just got some, lime dye, made some wool and sort of cut it into the micro blocks, and it's not perfect, but I think it looks pretty good. I initially started making it kind of look like a bloody nose, but then the slimes falling out, it didn't seem all that funny, so all that appropriate. So I've also put this as glass, mostly just because I kind of don't like the idea of having stuff there that I couldn't use. I'm gonna have to get another cobweb. I don't think that changes the efficiency of it too much, but I just don't like the asymmetry, so I'll get another cobweb, but that should be fine. It's not running at the moment, and that is because of one important detail, but let me show you how we've got on so far. So I had to put some more ash cloud here. I don't know if had to might not be the right word, but yeah, I did. You can, oh, you know what, we should, does this keep using energy? I think it does, doesn't it? I'm not sure how this works, but I think it keeps using energy. So we're gonna have to think of a way of disabling that as well. Anyway, right, that's cool. So basically, I had to add another vacuum hopper in here because I'm not entirely basically, with this vacuum hopper being so close to where they are, the slimes are being broken down. When slimes get broken down, they drop their XP. And then the XP was getting attracted to this vacuum hopper and never falling down. So I had to put another vacuum hopper there, and as you can see, we're getting a decent amount of liquid XP now as well. So here's what we've got so far, which I think is quite a lot. I don't know what I'll do with these magic jars, recovery hearts, and stuff like that, because you're not really meant to have them. They disappear as soon as you get them. Oh, we got a miniature red heart. That's cool. Like, watch, as soon as I... Oh, hold on. Can I not use it? Oh, I don't even know what I can do with them then. Maybe place them in the world or something. Might look quite nice. Anyway, so this is our setup down here. We've got the mob essence that's created by the grinder going straight out. It first tries to go in here, and as you can see, we're now full. And then if it can't go in there, it goes in here. So we are building up a surplus, which is awesome. If we come under this little maintenance tunnel, you can see that what I have done, and the reason it's not working, is I've set the hardened energy cell, which I updated a hardened one, by the way. In fact, I also put another hardened one over there. So we've got 4 hardens now in total, which is pretty cool. I'm setting the input. Oh, hold on. Anyway, just having a bit of a surplus to make sure this always builds up and stays full. That's the idea anyway. I don't know. We'll see. it's set to redstone required. So what I'm going to do, you can see that you might have noticed that I was searching for it whenever I came in, was I'm going to set up a wireless redstone so I can have a thing that turns it on and off. Basically, because I don't think I'm going to need mob essence perennially, and I certainly don't want this to be running whenever I'm like offline, because I just don't see the need of having that many slime balls. When I get an AE system, the storage of them won't be all that sort of important or anything really, but at the same time I still don't want to have all that many. You can see that I've got one spare ender tank. I don't have the materials to craft another, so I'll have to get that off camera. But the thing we're going to do when we go back is we're going to finish off by crafting what we're going to do now together is we're going to go and craft a wireless redstone receiver, etc, 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 so we can actually set up a lever in our base that can turn this on and off. Okay, so what we want is we want to place this here. I'm pretty sure these can be redstone controlled. And what happens is it's kind of like it receives it here and it sends the signal that way. So what were we? We were 2900, weren't we? So we want to go to... God, this would have been a much faster way to do it. Now that should be turned off. Awesome, it is. Fantastic. Okay, and 2900. Are you receiving? Yes, it's going down, suggesting that this is going up. Awesome. You can hear the slime spawning and everything. Eee, that's exciting. Oh, let's go up and watch it. Let's go up and watch it do its business. It's not 100% foolproof. I've still got some things dropping here, so it's not ideal, but it's... we can make do. Do I have any dirt in here that I can fill up with? No. What did I put? I think I put the dirt away, didn't I? As you can see, occasionally things drop here. It's not ideal. Most things drop down there. What I'm thinking of doing is maybe just putting a little water catchment there, just to kind of like make sure. But yeah, what we're going to do now is take a little break whilst I get another thing set up, and we're going to finish it off with preparing for something that I then want to do next episode. So, the episode's it's probably winding to a close. It might even be a little bit over time, but if it is, I'll hopefully edit it down so it's not too awful or something. Because I don't like when episodes go on too long. They kind of waffle on a little bit. So, I told you that I'm a bit low on resources. I'm very low on resources. And previously at one stage, I tried to get to a thing called the Deep Dark. You can see this with the fact that I've got some compressed cobblestone. Now, if I look up the portal to the Deep Dark... okay, I won't be able to recognize it because it's changed. Oh no, it hasn't changed its texture too much. But you can see that I need some unstable ingots and some triple compressed cobblestone, 4 of them, and 1 quadruple, so it takes ages. So basically what I need is a lot of cobble, like a ton of cobble. I took out all the cobble from this chest. So what we are going to set up again is our igneous extruders and some autocrafters, or maybe well, maybe I could do it all thermal expansion. It'd be slightly more expensive, but it'd be slightly more fun. Yeah, I'm all about fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to craft up these machines. I'm going to finish the episode by setting that all up. So, be right back. Okay, so I thought I'd craft these on camera because I don't show you guys enough crafting. I'm not exactly a huge fan of crafting on camera, but I think it's important sometimes to do it a little bit. So we are looking for cyclical assemblers. Now, we want to have 3 of these, so we need to get quite a bit of stuff. Like, luckily, I still have quite a few machine frames somewhere. Awesome. I think I also have a couple of reception coils. Awesome. Even better. What else do I need? Oh, that's weird. It looks a bit different to the normal texture. Let's take this iron in our inventory so we don't forget where it is. We also need some chests, which is where I've got this from. So we need 3 chests. What else do we need here? We need some copper and some tin gears. The tin gears are... And we need... How many tin gears? 2 times 3, 6. So therefore we need iron and lots of tin. 6 times 4 is 24 tin, so that's quite a bit of tin. You can see that I'm quite low on resources. Not every resource in the world am I low on, but yeah, a lot of them anyway. Oops daisies. What we want to do then... I should really clear that out, shouldn't I? Yeah, well, leave it for now. What I want to do then is come over here and... No, that's not the right thing I wanted to do at all. Dearie me. Come on, I want to split it into 4. There we go. I don't know why I did it like that. That's a dumb way to do it. And put the iron in. There we go. Thank you very much. And Cyclic assembler should be all there now. Awesome. So we've got a couple of things. We have got the machinist workbench. We've got an igneous extruder. We've got 3 cyclic assemblers. Now we need power for these things, so we've got to set some power up somewhere. I could just continue this out. I think that is what I'll do. I think I'll have it go up the way. So what we're going to want to do here is we're going to yeah, why not? We can put that in the basement. That's not too big of an issue. And we'll just place a piece of cobble there, so we can at least look at it. Now I'm going to set this to do cobble. So I need water. I'll get water off camera. I'll do those things off camera. I need water, and I'm going to have it pumping the cobble into here. And then that goes into there, and then that goes into there. It's awesome. And then I'll have a chest at the top. Or one of these things or something. Let me see. Let's see, what's it called? Where are they? Where are they? I know I've got some. There we go. One of these big ones. Tier 2. Awesome. These are so cheap when it comes to like pretty decent chests. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to set up our recipes. So this is a thing called the machinist workbench. I'm not 100% sure how it works. So we're gonna be. I think I need to make blueprints, like blank blueprints. So these are made with. How these are made? Oh, that's PC Builders. What am I looking for? I thought that is what it was called. Machinist workbench. No, recipe. Recipe. No, let's look. In Chaosville, you can type @ and then thermal to get all the thermal expansion stuff. So let's look for the thing that looks like that, shall we? Because you need to write the recipe down first. Here we go, this thing. Schematic. Okay, so paper and lapis. Awesome. Could have sworn it was called a blueprint, but I guess that is for Buildcraft. Now we will need to get some paper. So let's just get a whole bunch of that. And we've got some paper in our inventory already, don't we? Yeah. Let's get some more. Why not? Can't hurt. We need to get some lapis. And again, we have quite a bit of lapis from our little excursion into the nether that time. So take half a stack. Now, what we want to do is we want to get some examples. So let me craft. Is it just 2 like that? Isn't it? It is, yeah. So we need 3 of them. I don't know why I didn't just take the appropriate amount of things. We want to get things like this. Well, let's take 1 of these, shall we? Yeah, I think that should be enough to do. Now, this is the way it's going to work. I need some expensive, I need some expensive cobble type items. So that's why we are crafting this, by the way, in case that wasn't very clear. So if we come over to the machinist workbench, I'm pretty sure the way this works is, yeah, these are blank. But if I don't want dacite. What I want is actual cobble. Silly me. There we go. We'll do it this way. If I come over here and put this in, it'll give me a recipe. Now, I think... Did that write schematic? Did that write the schematic? Oh, nope, daisies. What I want to do is write the schematic. Awesome, it has written it. So, that's that schematic. The next schematic we want is, well, first of all, let's actually make another piece of compressed cobble. There we go. Boom. The next schematic we want to make is a triple compressed. Right schematic. Nope. What? Right schematic. Awesome. There we go. And let's do these in order, shall we? And the one after that we want to make is a triple compressed. Well, I guess we should have had 4, shouldn't we, really? Well, as long as I can make this one manually, it's not too big of a deal. And right schematic. Right schematic. Why is that not working? Am I doing something wrong when it comes to this? I don't understand. Why is it working sometimes and not others? Right schematic, come on now. There we go. Strange. if you saw me doing something wrong, I apologize. Okay, so we don't need an input, we need an output, and these ones we need an output, and like we need to do it like this. There we go. In case you don't know what I'm doing is I'm shift click in the middle to clear everything. Left click cycles to one way, and right click cycles the other way, so that's why it gets super fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in the... yeah, this is the way it works, isn't it? Yes. I'm going to put in this into here. It doesn't need water, it needs power, not very much, but it needs power, but you can put in water here to allow you to craft things with water, which is really awesome. And yes, it sort of... ooh, is that the other way around? Yeah, I think I've got this the other way around, haven't I? 9 times cobblestone. Shift for details. 9 compressed cobblestone 1x. No, yeah, that's right. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay, so now we need to go and get lava and water, so I'll do that off camera. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. And we've got, awesome, we've got cobble created, infinite, don't have to worry about that ever again. Look up in here, and hopefully this should work. So we're going to just watch it for 1 cycle, and just to make sure it works. Can't see any reason why it wouldn't. There we go. Out it goes. And then... yeah, that should be no problem. So what I'm going to do is just watch it off camera just to make sure it works. But that shouldn't be a problem at all. And that's it, guys. So hopefully we've done the appropriate setup to let us go to the deep dark next time, where I will hopefully be doing a little bit of mining, but more importantly set up a little bit of auto mining. Nothing crazy, probably just in the form of a quarry. I need to get a sorting system set up, I think. I will be going for applied energistics eventually, but at the moment my storage is just so haphazard that I think I'm going to set up a little bit of an intermediate storage system. So until I get that done, or whatever, not until I get that done, but until next time, see you guys, bye!